Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We are still waiting on all of the scores to be entered. So we're gonna have a little bit of a late start on this round. Hopefully that doesn't translate into the evening round starting even later. But here we are. It is the Saturday 2:30 round that we're going to start into. I have updated the brackets as much as I can with what information I've gotten from all of the other tables, but they're definitely not complete. So as soon as Kim gets done, Kim gets done entering everything in, I'll do my best to update the brackets for everybody. Okay, Kim's printed all the sheets for everybody for this next round, and is getting everything put out on clipboards. She should be making announcements for tables really soon, which will be what we need to get started. Our first announcement, of course, is going to be to clear the tables. As right now we have folks practicing, and that will come to an end real quick. This match is going to be a common. This match could be either winner's bracket or loser's bracket that we have up on the table for the streaming, as we have both now getting started. The winner's bracket, if the folks in the winner's bracket win this afternoon, they don't have to be at the table again until 10 a.m. tomorrow. Folks on the losers bracket, if they lose, they're done. If they win, they are playing again at 7 or 6:30, excuse me. So the 6:30 match will be a losers bracket match as they try and get back onto the winner's side. Okay, tables being cleared. We are going to have I Felt It going up against All Chalked Up on the streaming table. Both teams out of St. Cloud. Sidelines.
Apologies for the late start. We have a bit of a disagreement, but everything is fine. Everyone understands you're playing at your highest skill level. Throw that out there. All right. I'm going to call your table assignments. Your official start time is going to be 2:50. So let's get out there as quickly as possible. That gives you 7 minutes to get to your table, flip, and get started. So think about where you're going. If I could have Scott, Lady, Dutch up here. Let's get these out as fast as possible. Flags, streamers, and pencils. All right. On table 6, right here, we've got Sorry No English and the Shit Show. Table 7, Troublemakers and Redo. Table 8, I've got enough for 2 now. Table 8, GQ and Talk Talk. Table 9, We're Bipolar, Black Power. Table 10. Table 10, Why So Hard and Bravados. Table 2, The Punishers and Posted Holes, 691. Table 3, 9 Below and Almost Famous. Table 4, Sorry Not Sorry and Posted Holes, 692. Over here on the live stream, we've got I Felt It and All Chalked Up. Look at the side.
All right, so both of these teams coming from sidelines for this.
Right on cue.
So I'm going to imagine that they have played each other a few times. Okay, we should have official start time in 2 minutes. Hopefully these folks can get themselves situated and going. They get 3 hours from the time of official start time to sudden death, which will make sudden death at 5:50. We're going to have Jamie from I Felt It. She's a skill level 4. I have played against a few of the folks on the I Felt It team because they also play in the Saturday Destination League at Mad Hippo. So Jamie, Jacob, a couple other folks on that team, pretty well known to me. The All Chalked Up team, I know only from single sports. Pick up everybody. All right, so Jamie's going to face off against Todd from All Chalked Up. So that'll be a 31-38 race. All right, here comes the lag finally. All right, Todd's going to win the lag on that one. I have seen Todd play on this table before. We've had him on. He's got a really explosive break. His entire body just kind of slams forward for it. So and looking for the cue ball. There we go. Well, nothing in on that one. Jamie got a pretty good shot on the one, but with that 6 ball there, I'd be worried about a scratch. Yeah. Went defensive on that shot. Didn't try and cut it down to the corner. So good defense. And just block any direct line for Todd. Looks like he's going to try and get a kick shot on it. measuring the angle here. And he manages to get a piece of it. Good. Good job getting a chunk of that one ball. Just a thin slice. Jamie still doesn't have a good shot to put it in anywhere. No, she just about gets to the 1-5 combo though. And I've got to think that Todd's going to try and do a little 1-5 combo of his own. These pockets are a little bit wider though. He might be able to get that in without getting the 5 with it. Have to cheat the pocket to the right side of it a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Looking at the monitor, I thought this was the cue ball. This is the cue ball here. I was thinking 1-5 combo, and instead we've got trying to hit the 1 at all. There's a delay between what's on the monitor and what's actually playing out in front of me. So I try and mostly stick to the monitor so I'm not announcing things before they happen. It's just a second or two, but I could call something out watching the table that hasn't happened yet on the monitor.
You guys have brought in outside food or beverages, please make sure you dispose of them and don't bring them in here.
Well, he's hitting that fairly close to center still. He keeps changing his angle. And 3-ball first, so ball in hand for Jamie. I wouldn't even begin to second guess how he could have made that shot because I'd have been standing there wondering how in the heck I was going to get out the 1. Oh, this looks like it's going to go. Oh, but so is the cue ball. Dead ball. Ball in hand for Todd. And there we go. Finally got something on the board. Todd will get that first score. I'm thinking a 3-5 combo is next up. There it is. Nice job. A lot of people will try and hit those pretty hard. hitting them soft like that is a pretty good way to leave the other object ball right where you can put it in next. So it's either needs a bridge or gonna have to stretch way out over the table. Doesn't seem to want to look for a bridge. Switch hands. Some folks just don't like using a bridge at all, and I get it. It's not the easiest thing to use. It takes practice, like everything else. Some people just aren't comfortable with them. Well, that'll bring Jamie back to the table. All right, on to the 6 ball. Just want to hold things up a little bit with the cue ball in order for the 7. Really, if she winds up over here after this shot, not bad for the 7 ball. There we go. She should bounce off the short rail and come back up for the 8. No, not quite on that. No, that goes by the 9, no problem up to the corner here. There it is. Good shape on the 8. And once again, bounce off the short rail for the 9. I will, when I'm shooting, I will always try and opt for something where I'm going to go forward and bounce back as opposed to try and use draw because, well, my draw shot isn't that great. He's going to go a little far for corner pocket, but line himself up great for the side. Perfect. There we go. First rack down. Todd in the lead. And that's what I'm talking about with Todd's break. It's so smooth and still, and then all of a sudden exploding forward. It unfortunately has not gotten him any balls in on both breaks he's had. But very effective when I was watching him do this for 8 ball. Oh, and Jamie's going to just miss that 1 ball. So ball in hand for Todd. What a nice layout for these first 3 balls on the table. Back first 4 balls on the table. Getting from the 4 ball to the 5 though, where things start having to be a little bit careful on how you're doing it. He broke up things a little bit there with the 7. That'll definitely help on getting onto the 5 ball. Open the possibilities up. I imagine he'll try and draw back. He might go and come down and around, come back, but I'm going to imagine a draw on this one. No draw. Stop shot. I think he might have wanted a little bit of draw. The 7's still a little bit in his way to try and cut this. We'll see what he gets at with it. Basically defensive shot there. Worked out. Chamos got to find her way around the 8 ball for that. Nope. No good. Another ball in hand. All right, nice shot on the 5. Right onto the 6. Great angle to get back up to the 7. Great shape for the 7. Yeah, quite the roll to get back down the other end of the table for the shot on the 8. I'm not sure if he wanted to come this far back or not. Couldn't have any trouble getting back down here for the 9 after they shot with the 8. The 9's in a great position. There's very few spots on the table where it doesn't go. There we go. The 9 ball. 17-2 after 2 racks. Once again, nothing in for Todd. Yeah, looks like Todd can see enough of that to try and cut it into a pocket. Not going to be an easy cut. No, he's feeling like a kick shot is a better option. So that point where he's touching the cue being the distance from the cue ball to the rail, and then looking down the sight line of that to see where essentially he has to hit the rail to hit the one. You know, where his hand was, direct line. Here's where he wants to hit the rail if he wants to hit the 1 ball. He came a little bit short of that mark. Ball in hand, Jamie. Hopefully Jamie can get a chance to capitalize on that. She's get a chance to get some points on the board. There we go. Nice line on the 2. Good bounce up for the 3. Okay. Might run into the 9 on this, though. Nope. Right by it. Nice shot. Oh, didn't go. Close. Well, Todd opted for a defensive shot. I don't think he got exactly what he wanted out of that. It would have gone the other side of the 9. But Jamie's got a shot at this up to the corner. Nice shot. Way to go. And she's got a good shot on the 4 as well. Good bouncer back over for the 5. Well, the problem here is going to be getting back to the 6. If you can't get back up table, getting enough angle so that this is a doable shot. Well, see what Todd can do here. He's going to want to try and hold that cue ball right in that same area where the 5 is in order to have an easy shot on the 6. And I think the 9 ball is now in his way.
Last call for 50-50 over at the desk. 12 for 50-50.
Oh, Todd calling for timeout. This would be his team captain here, Andrew, giving him the timeout. He is a skill level 8. Going for the long rail kick into the 6 ball. He gets good hit. Unfortunately, he's going to leave a cuttable shot for Jamie. Fortunate for Jamie. And this shot should bring her down table so she has a decent shot at the 7 ball. Looking to see if there's enough room to go between the 8 and the rail for the 7. From my angle, I don't think so, but I am up and off to the side, not right on the table. Oh no. All right. Goes ahead and puts that in nice and easy. And Todd did not hear that Jamie's asking to have this watched. See if we can get a ref. There we go. There we go. This is a pretty tight shot here, so good idea calling for somebody to watch the shot. It's honestly hard to judge as the shooter yourself. Okay, good hit on the 7. And doesn't go. There we go. Nice shape on the 8. Didn't have any trouble whatsoever getting decent shape on that 9 ball as long as the 8 goes in. Very few spots that you could be with that cue ball where you're not going to have a halfway decent shot on the 9. Oh, got to get the 9 in first, though. All right, getting a timeout here. Ryan, shock of the town. I got the wrong. Well, that's Ryan. I've got that right. There we go. Most of the players on I Felt It are also on a team called Chalk of the Town, and I've been looking at Chalk of the Town's lineup, which is fine because they've got the right player names and skill levels. Just wrong roster. Get that straightened up. Okay. Todd bouncing right up out of the chair. Not sure if that's nervous energy or just the way he always is. Didn't even wait for Jamie to get all the way stood up from taking her shot. There's the 8 ball, though. And he's got a good line on this 9 ball. Finish this up. Okay, 23-6. So for this team, Jamie's husband Jacob is the team captain. For the other team I was looking at, Ryan is indeed the captain. Not sure where Todd wandered off to. Must have had to go use the bathroom. Not sure. That's the only real reason to walk away from the table when you're in a match. There he comes. Hey, we finally got something in on a break. And that would be the 7 ball for Todd. Got a shot on the one, but not an easy one. I could definitely see try cutting it up here and having the cue ball put the 6 in. He could also just try and do this as a combo. Looks like he's going to go for the cut. Oh, going to miss that. Definitely went for the 6 on that one. Oh, Jamie going for a little bit of combo of her own. Unfortunately, he didn't go. I'm going to put a little English on that after it left the queue. Pretty much straight defense on that one. And he's going to get behind the 9 ball, so that works. Oh, missed it on that kick shot. And ball in hand once again to Todd. 2 ball, an easy one here, but the 3 ball's hiding back here. So he's going to get this. There we go. He's going to shoot this way with some follow. Lands anywhere in here or here would be great for a shot. Takes a while to learn to judge follow speed really well. Todd being skill level 5. He's got a pretty good grasp of it. Nice pet shot. Decent angle on the 4. It should go right by that 8 ball for the corner. Going to want to come off of the short rail and come back up for the 5. Well, that did not work out. Yeah, but got behind the 9. So once again, forcing Jamie to take a kick shot. Todd has gotten to the point where he only needs 11 more. Jamie needs 25. And once again, missing. Oh, no. I understand that frustration for sure. And there's a 4 ball. Just the right speed to get onto the 5. See where he wants to get to in order to be on the 6. Goes in a lot of different pockets though, so you know whatever he's most comfortable with from this shot. Nice shot. All right. Jamie with a clear shot at the object ball finally. Longer shot down the table, but she's used to playing on like 8 and 9 footers out of sidelines.
For 50-50. Last chance. In about 5 minutes.
Oh, wait. Oh, that just about got it into the side pocket for her.
Oh, so that means you're gonna unload on me, huh?
Well, gets the 8 and manages to avoid the scratch. And there's the 9 ball. All right, 33 to 6. Todd needing 5. And the 9 ball. All right. Still needing 3. And nothing but the cue ball this time around. Crazy how that works sometimes. Let's see if Jamie can get a few points.
Anybody else? 50, last chance. You want to get in?
and just missed that one. Todd still trying to go back to the bench by the time he gets done shooting. It's a hard time breaking that habit. It's, you know, hey, we all do it. Usually, when you're at the bar, as soon as you're done shooting, you go back and hang out with your team. You can't do that in the tournament. There we go, Jamie. Get a few more. Looks to me like that 4 should go by the 9. Get right in the pocket. Perfect shot. Wow. This one's going to be difficult. Yeah, defensive shot. Got the 8 off the rim. Just enough, I think, to keep Todd from just sliding this into the corner. Let's see if the angle I'm looking at it is correct or not, though. Oh, as the defense goes, a little too hard. If he would have left that here, it would have been a beautiful defensive shot. Unfortunately, Jamie now has a shot on it.
All right, guys, get out your 50-50 tickets.
Oh, and it got right up against the 7. I think she can still keep the pocket just a little bit with this.
Julie's got it right here, guys. Julie.
Nice shot.
Okay. All right, get your tickets down. 2, 9,
Now we're going to get a timeout.
4, 4, 6.
All right. Well, trying for safety. 7 came back a little bit too far.
Congrats, Pat, from Lucky Shot. She took home $280.
And there's the 7 ball. Should be able to cut this 8 ball in or do a bank, whichever. Yeah, he's looking at the bank shot. Great bank shot. And there's a 9 ball. Oh, that'll give all chalked up. 17. I felt it. 3.
We have switching bartenders for the evening. We're lovely brown bar. If you have open with Lisa, please run over there, get it closed for her so she can make this a quick process.
All right, get another couple players up here in just a minute. Having a little bit of a shift change in both the kitchen and the bar here at the Moose Lodge, so asking everybody to close out their tabs. It's okay. All chalked up, putting up Trisha. She's skill level 3. Unfortunately, Mark, I haven't had a chance to update the brackets. If I do try and do that on my computer while I'm streaming, it bogs the stream down. See what we got. I'll see if I can get some results though for folks. So we're gonna have a 3 versus 3 race, 25 points for either one. What we're trying to get to. And James managing to win that lag. So for those listening in at home, I have got from the 10 a.m. round, we had the Killers versus Chamos. Don't have anything written down here as to which way they went. I know Chamos won and the Killers lost. So the oh, sorry, the bracket that Kim has hasn't been updated either. James gets the 2 ball in on the break. I tried, guys. I tried. Kim, if Kim isn't going to update the bracket, I can't get an updated bracket for you. And tried to cut that one in. Bit of a sharp angle for it, but not going to leave an easy one for Trisha. There's the one ball for James. And 3. And the 4 ball in off of the 9. Moved the 5 ball down where it's a nice shot into the corner. Yeah, it's gonna get a good decent angle on the 6. Oh, under hit that one. Missed the angle as well. Oh, Trisha misses the 8. Kind of would have liked to have drawn back a little bit on that one. Stop shot leaves a bit of an awkward cut. Once he hits this with enough top, he should be able to avoid scratching into the side. Oh, we're going to scratch into the upper right corner. Okay. There we go. 9 ball in. So finish that up 7-2. All right, I missed the ball in there. Getting a correction from the scorekeepers, official scorekeepers. I am an unofficial scorekeeper when it comes to this. I do my best to keep it correct, but if anybody wants to know the official score, mine is not the one to refer to. Looks like Trisha got the 4 ball in on that break. Got a nice shot on the 1 to get down to the 2. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I was worried that was going to scratch. Oh, there it dropped. Nice cut shot into the corner pocket for James. Well, James doing a great job going around the table here. Oh my gosh. Commentator curse. Got to learn to keep my mouth shut when somebody's on a roll. Well, unless I want the other team to start scoring, I guess. Oh, just missed it. Well, thankfully avoided the scratch.
I've got a blue Honda that's not the parking spot. They're going to get more hits, but it does have a wet spot, so I'm pretty sure I'm okay with it. So blue Honda, choose copy, WLS, anybody?
Oh, just missing the 8 ball again. Trisha struggling a bit. And we're getting a timeout from Jake. No, stop shot or cut it into the side pocket. Looks pretty good here. Neither one super, super easy, but both doable. Oh, just barely touched that 8 ball. It's trying to cut that into the corner. Good move. I saw a wiggle. There we go. Trisha got that one. She's got a nice line on this 9 ball. Oh, not quite. Well, James missing that one. Gonna leave a pretty decent cut shot. Nice shot. There you go, Trisha. Let that ball stop. Oh, one right in off the break. No good look at the one ball, though. See if she can manage this kick shot. And getting a timeout. Beautiful shot. Look at that. Wow. What a great shot. Great shot. And she's got to look at two. No, didn't get the two ball, though. Great timeout from her teammate. Great shot from Trisha. James just missing it. Oh, almost putting in the 8, though. There goes the 2. Now she just needs to look at 3. And she gets it. Oh, a little harder. Oh, that's scratch. Quick stop shot on the 3. Gets that one in. Leaves him with a great position on the 4. Like either a little bit of draw or a little bit of follow on that. He goes for a little bit of stun. A little bit off the 9, and in it goes. Long shot up the table for the 6. Oh, just misses it. Rattles it in the pocket. Yeah, that's good for Trisha. She needs everything on the table in order to get tied back up. And considering how far back she started, the first track, she was way behind. She's catching back up nicely. Nice shot. And we're tied. Both players needing 10. I think Kim actually has another set of the bracket sheets that's up to date, but it's all the way down at the other end of the stage. Maybe when this rack is over with, I can get over and get a good look at them. It'd be nice to update everybody on where we're at. Yeah, dry break from Trisha. And James having no problem getting that one in. 2 ball. Gonna go for a bank shot. Not quite. Well, leaves it in a good spot for Trisha. I like going all the way down with this one for the next shot on the 3 instead of cutting it. Cut shot. Gonna have that cue ball wind up somewhere here. Oh, stop. Well, just past the pocket. And missed it twice. All right, Fish gets in the 2 ball. Gets a nice line on the 3 all the way up to the corner or the side pocket if she wants it. Depends on where she wants to be on that 4 ball. Great shot. And beautiful position on the 4 ball. 5 balls. Way back over here, though. I think she can see enough of the side of it there to go ahead and try and cut that in. Well, doesn't go. Doesn't leave Jake near James with an easy one. All right. Trisha in the lead now. Beautiful shot. Apparently just needed to get warmed up. Oh, almost. And in front of the pocket. That just seems to be the way. I mean, that happens to me all the time in 9 ball. Flop right in front of the pocket after I get done shooting. All right. Nice shot. Oh, not quite on that catch shot. And it's going to leave it for James. Not the easiest cut in the world, but definitely a makeable shot. The bounce off of the rail should give him great shape on the 9. Rush that one a little bit. Trisha actually giving James some encouragement to. He's mentioning how he's frustrated with himself, and Trisha telling him, "Don't be. You're doing fine." Once again, good sportsmanship. Love it. Love to see it. Well, where's that going? Woo. All right. Fish needing 4. And I was gonna say, really? If it left itself right in front of that one, I was just gonna be amazed. Yeah, there's those two. 23, 17. Trisha needing 2. A little bit of loose rack. Nothing going in. Oh, James not getting what he wanted out of that, but he didn't leave anything easy for Trisha. Definitely think a defensive shot is called for about now. See what Trisha gets up to. Manages a point and gives herself a good shape on the 1 for another one. And that's it. Okay. That is going to make this, with James getting to 17, a 14-6 match. So 14 points for all chopped up. 6 points for I Felt It. So 31-9. I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can get an updated bracket scores. Okay, we're gonna have Ryan, skill level 7 from I Felt It, with a race to 55. Going up against Michael, skill level 4 from All Chalked Up. He's gonna have a race to 31. I got pictures of the bracket as it stands after the 10 a.m. We have Chamos over the Killers. The Killers will be playing. The Killers are going to have a bye, actually, and not have to play until 7 on the loser's side. Lucky Shots beating out Redo. Redo having to shoot against the Troublemakers this round. Right on cue in GQ. GQ is the winner. Right on cue, having to go to play against. Oh, Kim, your handwriting is atrocious. I honestly can't tell what her handwriting is saying. Okay. All right, Michael winning that lag, and Ryan having to rack up. I am not sure. Let's see. Pool party and Chocolate the Town winning. And so pool party going on to the losers bracket, but they get a buy out of that. So they're at 7 p.m. as well. Like the 1 ball is in for Michael right off the bat. And the 4 ball. Got a shot on the 2. Yeah, he makes it. Nice shot. He got a similar shot on the 3, but the 3 doesn't look to me like it will cut into the side. He might go 3-7 combo here. And defensive shot. So from the bracket number 2, the 10 a.m. match, Here for the Patches versus We're by Pooler. We're by Pooler won that one, and Here for the Patches goes into the losing round, but they had a bye, so they will play at 7. Ryan misses that shot. The Punishers playing against Latin Power. It looks like Latin Power won that one, so the Punishers are playing now on the loser's side against another team. Oh, Michael getting everything. Five ball, and he's got to look at 6. Yeah, mostly defensive shot there. So this bracket we're watching right now is on the loser side. All I Felt It versus All Chalked Up. Denined played against Sorry No English in the morning, and Sorry No English won that one. So Denined went into the loser's side. Looks like they had a bye, so they'll be playing at 7. And for our last bracket, I was trying to get this done as while they're taking this time out. We had You Chalk Funny versus Boats and Holes. Boats and Holes won that. They are playing against Sorry, no, Not Sorry, who won against Why So Hard. Flamin' 9ballers played against Wasted Potential. Flamin' 9ballers won that and is now playing against OTGDY, who beat Almost Famous this morning. And when I can pin Kim down, I'll try and get that in a form that's going to be legible for most folks. All right, Ryan finally getting some points on the board with ball in hand. Ryan played on my Saturday team for a session. Looks like he's set to get the last 2 points on the table. Well, nice break. We got one in. Three ball. Awful close to the 1 ball. I would imagine that Ryan either goes for a defensive shot or tries to put the 9 in right here. Nice defense. Yeah, got the 7 ball first there. There's the 1 ball for Ryan. The 4 ball keeps him from getting right down on the 2 where he wanted. Oh, just about on that 9 ball again. Keep getting it closer and closer. Nice shot on the 2 by Michael. Got a good shape on the 4. Got to get over to the 5 ball, and that 5 ball is looking like a combo real quick with a 9. As long as he gets in that right spot for it. And nope. Okay. This shot here. I like the cue ball coming around. Let's see what Ryan goes for on it. Oh, we're gonna go right. Other side of the 6. Oof. Good hit. And gets the 6 ball in the way for Michael. Just misses it on the kick shot. Well, depending on if Ryan wants a whole lot of points or if he wants to end this rack right now. He's got ball in hand. He's got a huge point deficit with the handicap. I would go for points. There we go. 6 looks like it clears 7, no problem. There's a 7. Oh, not gonna work there. All right. This tangent line, I could see them both going in at the same time right now. Wouldn't put it past the realm of possibility. Nope, didn't go. All right, 14-6. 8-point lead for Ryan. He needs a 24-point lead, though. Another dry break. Just about got a scratch on that one. Narrowly avoided. That one just might go by the 7 here. I have to cheat the pocket just a little bit. Right, goes for the other corner instead. There we go. One ball's in finally. Got a view at the 2. It should go between the 9 and the 8. You could, of course, try and combo that 9 ball. Two ball. 3 of the 5 kind of tied up together there. And not pointed as towards the corner as I'd really like if I were taking the shot. Oh, well, not a bad lead for it. Yeah, I was a little worried about the scratch lay. It was lined up on that one. Didn't want to say anything and cause a commentator's curse to happen on it, so I wait for the shot. So, yeah. That was a hard spot to be in, trying to get that 3 ball. Looks like Ryan can see enough of that for that cut shot up into the upper right corner. Nice shot. Gets around the 7, no problem. Oh, rattles it in the pocket. All right, Michael gets 5 ball. Bumps the 6 a little bit. If he hadn't bumped the 6, there'd been a real easy shot into the side pocket. This isn't too bad. Goes for the bank instead. Well, as long as it goes in a pocket. And a nice long shot for the 8 ball. No obstructions. Oh, missed it though. And leave Ryan with one. Pretty decent shot for this here that should help him get across to the 9. Well, that would have been great shot on the 9. Oh, we're not going to make it. We're going to make it the other direction. No. Eight ball. Oh, and it drops. There we go. 21-9. Ryan's going to have to try and maintain that lead plus. Sorry about that, V. I had myself on mute. Thanks for pointing it out. You didn't hear anything. Yeah, I think I'm off by a point here. No, I'm off by a few points. I know we don't have 2 dead balls in there. Let's see if I can get score corrected. Oh, nothing in but cue ball on that break. Oops. Give those to the right person. Nice shot on the 2. And I'm going to expect the defense there. Nicely done. Yeah, Michael going for a kick shot here, trying to get in touch with that 3. Missed it. Kind of on P8 though. Well, ball in hand for Ryan. Well, shouldn't have any problem hitting the 6 first. That's cuttable. Should be able to cut that in. It's probably going to bump into the 9 and 7. Might miss them all together. Well, we got the 9 ball. A little bit on that. And there's the 9 ball. Nice break. There we go. 4 ball in again. And there's the 1. Okay, just confirmation. I do have the correct score up on the scoreboard. Thought I was off there for a minute. Ryan, not a great look at the 2 here. It doesn't look like this is a wide enough window to get through. I was wrong. If I were taking that shot, I'd probably hit the 5 or the 7. Yeah, good job hitting the 2 and getting behind the 9. Great defensive shot. And another good hit. Gonna leave Michael an easy, at least, hit on it. That's cuttable. Could go into the corner pocket with that. That'll send the cue ball up and away from the 3, though. Considering he only needs 9 points, though. There's the 6 ball. Oh, that's not going to quite make it. But once again, other side of the 9 ball. And he misses. All right. Ball in hand. Michael doing a great job in this match. Managing to keep Ryan from scoring much. And shooting really well. Four to go. And 3 on the table. Okay, he's going to go for a bank shot here. I'd be worried about the 9 ball on the way. No. Flatten that trajectory right out. All right. 2 points left on the table. Michael needing 3. That's definitely a cuttable ball into the corner. And he gets it. Well, if he can get one in on the break, that'll finish that one. Coming up here around 6:30, we're going to have signups for singles boards, because we'll have the whole back room open. So if anybody's watching or here that wants to get in on singles boards, head on down to the Moose Lodge. Nothing in for Michael. Give him and Ryan another chance to get some points. Looks like he's got the 9 ball. He's partially in the way. Maybe not. Michael's lined up on it like it isn't. There you go. That'll make the match score so far 46 all chalked up. 14 for I felt it. And we will get ready for the next couple of players. So going into this one here, all chalked up needs to get 5 points to seal the deal. So it's really going to depend on who they put up, how many points they need to get in order to get to those 5. Looks like they might be putting up Tracy. Tracy is a skill level 3. I'll wait to confirm that. If they are putting up Tracy, she's going to need to get a total of 15 points in order to secure that 5 that all chalked up needs. No word yet on who I felt up is putting up. I felt it. Yeah, somebody on their roster who is marked down as not being eligible. No, they're skill level 7, but don't think they'll put a 7 up against a 3. Tracy is a pretty skilled 3. I've seen her play and compete in a couple of singles boards. She does a really good job. Well, it's going to be Jacob from I Felt It. And he is a skill level 7. So he's got to race to 55. Still waiting to confirm that Tracy is who they're putting up. Sure enough, that is Tracy. Well, if Jacob can keep her from getting to 15 points, I think Jacob's going to win that one. As the 9-ball bounces back quite a bit. Well, we got a dry break. Looks like Tracy can see the 1. Not going to get it in, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, decent leave for the 2. I think the 6 might be in the way for the 1 ball for Tracy's shot here. Oh, she gets it. Wow. That was impressive. Went around the 3 and got that. Nice shot on the 1 ball. Great shape on the 2. Just got to come back up table a little bit to get a good shot on the 3. Oh, well, he wanted to come up this way on the side of the 9. Good here on the 3. Moved the 4 quite a bit. Looks like the 7 ball's in the way for the 3 to go into the corner. Tracy's shot here, so that worked out for Jake. Let's see if Tracy can find a way. Oh, 5 ball it is. Tracy finally gets a point. All right, Jacob back to the table. With this angle on the 3, he's going to have to try and get around the 9 and the 7 with a couple of rails to get good angle on the 4. Oh, bumped right into the 9. You can still hit the 4. More likely a defensive shot now, though. No, it doesn't quite hide that, but good shot. Doesn't give Tracy anything easy. She's looking at the cut angle. And worry a little bit about a scratch into the side pocket where she's standing with a cut. Great job not leaving anything easy for Jacob. Well, that bounce off the 7 gonna leave a pretty decent angle for Tracy. There we go. 4-ball in. Where are we going to wind up? Not quite where he wanted to be on the 6, but oh, almost. Pretty good leave. Not the easiest shot in the world for Tracy. Doing a pretty good job of keeping Tracy from having anything easy for the most part. He needs to do that if he wants to keep her from getting 15 points. Oh my. So close. Oh my. That was unexpected.
Okay.
Well, Tracy's starting to rack up some points finally. And there goes the 9-ball. All right. First rack ends. Tracy 6, Jacob 4. Well, that's looking like a dry break. believe the one has room to go by the 6 and get down to here. That 2 ball is going to be a little difficult. Let's see where Jacob can land the cue ball. Well, I'm going to call that a defensive shot because it's too pretty of a defense to ignore. Oh. That'll be a dead 1 ball. Ball in hand for Jacob. Got to decide what he wants to do with a 3. The 3-5 combo sitting there. He can land the cue ball in the right spot. All right, there's the 2 ball. Is he going to try for the 2-9? Doesn't seem like something I would think Jacob would go for. Nope, defense. Once again. Good job. Oh, he hits it. And yeah, I think you can see most of it. 6 partially blocking. Oh, Tracy can see the side of that one. No contact is made with the 3, but nothing in. Looks like the 3 should go by the 7 ball for this corner. And 7 ball, 3-7 combo. All right, Tracy back to the table. Now that 4 ball. I mean, if she can do this, great. I would have a real hard time with that 4-5 combo if I was taking the shot. Oh, she made it past the 5 clean. Nicely done. All right, 5 ball for Jacob.
If you're wearing the red button jersey, can you pay attention, please? How do you fix it?
All right. Jacob getting onto the 9 balls is fine. Kim being called in to ref over there after the referee got there. The guy shooting said he didn't want him. He wanted Kim. So not sure what that was about. But Kim called a bad hit on the guy. All right, 1 in right off the break. Just thought I had a scratch. Not bad. Not in though. So 7 ball. Got a good look for 1 here. Should put him on the 2, but the 2 doesn't really have an easy way to go. Might go off the 2 and get the 8 in. Good shot. Unfortunately, did not give him a look at the 2. See what Jacob does trying to hit this one. Going for a kick shot. Good hit. Great leave. Wow. Nicely done. Now Tracy thinking about doing a 2-rail on this one. Good hit. All right. Looks like Jacob can see the right side of that ball, though, so he's got a chance putting this in. He's going to have to come around for the 3 ball. Nice shot. Mark, after this game, the next one is scheduled at 6:30. Although we've started late on this one by quite a bit, so it might be 7 before that starts. And oh, not that was going to be a scratch. Oh, didn't get where he wanted to off of the 4, though. He wanted to come around that 8 ball. Be out here. Maybe just past the 8 ball right here. Would have been great. Yeah, Mark, sudden death will be at, let's see, 5:50. Although at this point, if Tracy can get 15 points, they won't need to be worrying about sudden death. If she can get 15 in, she'll have earned 5 for her team, which will put all chalked up at 51. And no need to continue after that because there's only 100 points available per match. Nice shot. That was, oh, come on. Such a good cut shot. No reward. So we are coming up 15 minutes away from sudden death for everybody. We've had some folks finish up already, though. So, and I think most of the teams are getting close. Hopefully, we don't have last round. Almost all of the teams went into sudden death. Hopefully, we don't have that happen again this time. Oh, he misses it. Got on the 9. Missed that 8. Did not get where she really wanted to on the 9 ball, though. Make roll on the side or up all the way up. I like the side pocket a lot better than all the way up, though. For this shot, that's what Tracy's aiming at. Just missed it. Yeah. Tracy just has to keep chipping away at this 15 points she needs, of course. Jacob needs to really get there. Yeah, unfortunately, Mark, sudden death won't start until the next match. So you can't start sudden death in the middle of the match. It starts with the next match, if there is a next match. All right, 18-8. Jacob's got a long way to go. Two in. The 4 and the 5 ball. Yeah, this is APA. The way the APA does it, Mark, is the tournament director or one of the refs will go around and mark everybody's score sheet to say that they are in sudden death, and that sudden death starts with the next match that starts. They don't change to sudden death in the middle. Oh, rattled it. Thankfully, didn't give Tracy an easy one. Well, Tracy goes for defense. Nice shot. Beautifully done. That's hard to achieve. Just the right ball speed to get the 2 ball in the way there. Well, Jacob gets a good hit on it. Looks like Tracy should be able to hit it, though, coming this way. He's eyeballing the cut. That's a tight one to try and get between the rail and the 8 there. You'd almost be better off overcutting this and knocking the 8 in. On purpose, that's hard to do. She did it. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a shot. Okay. Got herself on the 1. Stop shot that. She's on the 2. It's going to have to come back down table for the 3, though. This didn't go for the stop shot. She bumps the 6 out of the way, though, so she's still got a good angle on the 2. This actually works fairly nicely. If she can hit this with some draw, she ought to be able to pull back for the 3. Nice shot. All right, that 3 ball is right on the tip of that corner of that pocket. So cutting it in, don't know. She's going to call her coach in to let her know how to take care of it, though. I'd be really worried about a scratch if I tried to shoot all the way down with this. Okay, and I believe he's trying to get her to do a defense where she flips the side of this, comes around this way for the 2 ball, and the 3 ball comes out to the center of the table. That's a good lead, though. Cue ball didn't go where they wanted it to, but didn't leave it easy for Jacob. Nice shot, though. Oh, nope. Nice shot. Oh, they're calling that done. That gets her to 4, so 50. Okay. I may have missed a point in there. All right. We're going to call that one done, though. All chalked up. It's going to move on. All I felt it is eliminated. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give us a like and subscribe. We will see you back here right around 6:30.